I'm Lauren Scott, it's my husband Andrew, and our almost 2-year-old Shelby. Andrew and I have been together for 8 years, and we never were really concerned about having a kid until we got married. And I always knew, because I was 30 when I met him, that there was probably something going on, that I'd never gotten pregnant before, even by accident. And so then once we got together, we didn't really care because we wanted to wait till after we got married. And then once we got married, thought we should probably act on it pretty quickly. And because by then I think I was 33. My hormone levels were good, so on paper it would look like I should get pregnant. Andrew didn't have any issues, his guys were good, my tubes were good. The category that we were, which is this, what I think is a ridiculous name of unexplained infertility, there's no better term for it. They usually get pregnant within a couple of years on their own if they try to have sex at home, just because it's a numbers game, it's a percentage. We found out when we went through IVF, and this didn't make sense until we got into the lab. Like on paper, my cycle was perfect. I had 20 eggs, I had high hormone levels, they were all mature, or most of them mature. They died in the lab. So I only ended up with 3 embryos out of 20 eggs, which is not normal. And they didn't even really look right. I wasn't nervous until the day after my egg retrieval when I had an expectation of how many embryos I should have. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna be able to bank some. I'm gonna have a second shot. Maybe we can get a second kid. I was planning our future. And my embryologist called me. He's like, I have not seen eggs like this before. He's like, I'm not really sure what's going on. I was like, okay. So we got really lucky with Shelby. So it was good.
I think it makes you, be very thankful for how fortunate that it ended up working out for us. We ended up trying a second time and it didn't work out, and it just kind of reinforced how valuable Shelby is to us. And not that we obviously didn't feel that way, it's almost like you look at her in a different light again. And not that I thought that was possible, and just realizing how much of a miracle it was. Because I think the tough thing today with the media and the internet is scientific discovery is a false sense of confidence. That we have an answer to everything, and while they may have an answer, there may not be an explanation behind that answer. And that's something for someone getting into this process, you don't necessarily know that going in, and that's the tough part. I think we were very fortunate with Shelby the first time around, is that everything seemed to work so quickly and smoothly that it didn't allow us to really overthink everything.
Easy. Science can only do so much. It can't, there's things that you just can't explain, and that's where the faith or kismet or whatever that is takes over the rest of it. When we went through the second time, I was kind of I was nervous. I was like, oh, it worked so well. And then I made half the eggs. I only had 1 embryo, 9 of them died. And I was like, ugh. I was crestfallen. I took a couple pity me days and stayed home. I'm better now, but it's definitely, now, we'll maybe try one more time, but it's, now I'm like, okay, what can I do different? And there's not a whole lot. I think acupuncture helps. It forces you to slow down. I did notice a difference in my periods, and I actually noticed, because I'm not a real touchy-feely Eastern medicine type of person by nature, and so I went into it not believing it, and I actually did see physiological differences with myself, so that impressed me, and it forced me to relax for 45 minutes, once or twice a week. I'd have to lie down and just be, and it forces yourself to slow down. I think I tried some meditation. I kind of try to say that pretend that you're almost not going through this and just live the rest of your life